Where would you go if you were an anarchist, or an artist, an addict, or an eccentric, an outcast, or impoverished? Where could you go? Known as one of America's last free places, equal parts squatter community and art commune, it's 640 acres of off-the-grid living. There's no water, no electricity, no infrastructure whatsoever. What used to be Camp Dunlap, a Marine Corps anti-aircraft and artillery base, from 1942 to 1949, was dismantled in 1956, leaving nothing but the building's concrete foundations, now known as the slabs. What started as veterans and drifters, soon followed by artists, retirees, RV owners, and snowbirds. In the summertime, the population goes down to about 150 to 200, but in the wintertime it grows to over 4,000 as snowbirds come to avoid paying months of RV camp fees. Within the confines of Slab City, there are dozens of different neighborhoods. Small cliques and subcultures have their own standardized rules and expectations for the area. Salvation Mountain is the unofficial centerpiece of the community. It's the first thing that greets you as you drive in. It's a 50-foot tall piece of religious folk art. It's considered a congressional national art treasure. Salvation Mountain was the work of one man, Leonard Knight, who spent almost 30 years working by himself in the desert heat, building it out of adobe, straw, mud, and donated paint. He lived in a pickup truck at the base of it until approximately 3 years before his death, when he had to move into a nursing home.
Because all this is adobe and latex paint. That's all that is. You know, it's just whatever you put underneath, you know, who knows. There's old couches, old chairs, old refrigerators that he used. Hay, mostly hay, you know, and then you put adobe over the top of that.
The current Salvation Mountain is actually the second construction to occupy the site. Leonard Knight began the first Salvation Mountain in 1984 using highly unstable construction methods that allowed the mountain to collapse in 1989. He rebuilt the structure using better materials and engineering, including adobe mixed with straw. Volunteers estimate that hundreds of gallons of paint go on the mountain every year. Slab City is composed of more than a dozen individual neighborhoods, small camps of people with their own particular rules and culture. residents of East Jesus consider it a working model of an improvised community at the edge of the world. They utilize low-tech solutions, unresolved theories, non-linear advancement, and creative reuse, and attempt to have a no-waste solution with every action an opportunity for self-expression. Other places of interest in Slab City include the Internet Cafe, the Range, some of the hostels, as well as the skate park and other art installations found throughout. The Range is an open-air nightclub completed with stage, lights, amplifiers, and speakers, with tattered couches and old chairs for seating. Most people live off social security checks, what they receive in donations, or what they can sell to tourists. Though it may seem unrefined, dirty, chaotic, irregular, eccentric, strange, weird, whatever you want to call it, residents consider Slab City the only place that they can live however they want. Some have been there for literally decades, year-round, and they have no intent on leaving. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe. And as always, until next time, get lost.